As Nigeria prepares for election season, the Senate has reignited debate with a bold proposal making electronic transmission of result mandatory. Now, this amendment to the Electoral Act could mark a turning point in the country's electoral process, promising greater transparency and efficiency. But not without controversy. We, at this point, unpack the implications and the political reaction and what this could mean for voters, political parties, and the credibility of the country's democracy. Now, joining me right now to discuss this is Justice Uhuegbu, is a legal practitioner, and Taiwo Osanyin is a political analyst. Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
It is
all right. Let me start with you, Justice. Let's look at this proposal, making electronic transmission of results mandatory. Do you see this at all? Because the issue of transparency, the issue of accountability, the issue of trust when it comes to our electoral process, is at the forefront. I mean, should this even pass through? Do you see it making any significant impact on the quality of our elections?
Can I come in here?
All right, Justice, we seem to be having a bit of difficulty trying to hear you. We will, if you can hear me, we'll definitely sort that out and come back to you. But let me direct that question to Taiwo. Taiwo, if you can hear me, please, how much of an impact do you see this move having on the quality of our polls?
Well, this is a very wonderful move for the Nigerian election, for the forthcoming election in 2027. Electronic transmission of results, and I would further add to say that immediate transmission of results right from the election polling units down to all local governments and what have you. This is very critical in our election period today because it makes Nigerians to believe that the system would work and the system should work. On the flip side, the Nigerian Senate is sitting down making bits of amendment to different bills in respect to the forthcoming elections. And this is also a new development. That is the section 16 subsection 5 of making electronic transmission of results compulsory and mandatory. I only wish and I only pray that the Independent National Electoral Commission would go effectively in ensuring that this is actually done effectively. And then if peradventure we have a situation where this may not happen, certain people must actually face the consequences of this action, because we had these things enacted in 2023 elections, and Nigerians were expecting IREV, though we had beavers for biometrics, voter registration, but Nigerians were expecting IREV to actually immediately deploy results. Unfortunately, we were stuck below the belt. And that is the problem we have today. So until today, no one has been accountable for the acclaimed glitch that we had in 2023. What a sad situation.
All right, Taiwo, thank you so much. Let me also direct the same question back to you, Justice. Justice, your reaction on this matter. Do you see this having any significant impact, if at all, on the quality of our polls?
Is a good initiative or innovative, let me put it that way. But if it will be done with sincerity of purpose. Because it's just like the beavers. I will make you to tell you or to tell us. It's just like when they introduce the beavers. They instead of using the beavers for good, purpose, the beavers were used to rig elections. So transmitting results electronically is the best thing that can happen to us in this country. But I assure you, and I'm telling you, that there will be room for manipulation. They will still manipulate it. There's no two ways about it. Now, you are talking about electronic transmission of results in a situation, in a country where our electrical gadgets are not working. Now, you talk about works and in the villages, you turn to transmit the results electronically is a good and perfect one, so to say. But the problem there is this: is INEC ready and willing to go through the hurdles in order to make sure that these things are achieved by 2027? We can do it. All they need to do, like, we have electricity problem, we have network problem. Look at what is happening. Even when you want to use do Zoom, the networks are not good. The satellite in Nigeria is not good, it's not working. But INEC can do with all the kind of money we have in this country, and the type of money, on the amount of money that is voted to INEC in every election. If they are serious, that's why I talked about sincerity of purpose. They can do it.
But I mean, just quickly before we go on break, this is not the first time we are seeing conversations around this and money is being voted, and Nigerians still expressing, grave reservations as regards the quality of polls. Some are beginning to call, just like Taiwo, for accountability of, these funds. Do you think that this should be the case?
That is what we were trying to say. These funds, are they being used properly for what it is meant for? Now, every INEC chairman will come and do his tenure and go. Nobody asks for accountability. The government will not ask for accountability. Why? Because of this matter of he who plays the piper determines the tune. Because they are playing they are playing the tune of their paymaster, the person who appointed them. But they forgot that is the resources of the whole Nigerians and not the person who appointed you. So, well, thank God we have a new INEC chairman now, who is also a lawyer. And I know that I'm not, standing in for him, but I know that lawyers try to live above board. So let us watch and see what he will do.
All right, definitely we'll get into that conversation of the new INEC chairman once we return from this break. Stay with us, we will be right back. Justice Uhuegbu, legal practitioner, and Taiwo Osanyin, political analyst, are still my guest at this time. And we're looking at what, of course, lies ahead in lieu of 2027 general elections. Gentlemen, thank you for staying with me. Now, Taiwo, quickly, I would like your opinion on what you consider lies ahead, the challenges, if at all, lies ahead for the new chairman of INEC. That's the body responsible for conducting Nigeria's election. I mean, there have been questions around trust, the credibility of the process. The president did swear in the new chairman today. So my question to you is this. What do you consider the pivotal issues that he needs to do to ensure that that agency of government, lives up to bar?
Very good, Edmond. Just your last guest, Isaac Fayoshi, who stated either pays the piper, dictates the tune. And unfortunately,
I just want to pick on you on that. You said either plays the piper, dictate the tune. Are you saying you do not have confidence in this new chairman?
Unfortunately, I'm only saying that the process at which the new chairman was made a chairman, and the process at which the Nigerian the Independent National Electoral Commission elect actually get their chair is very, very funny. You can't be a participant in an electoral process and you pick the referee for the match. It's just very funny. So it is already like a match already fixed. It's already a fixed match ahead of the competition. So that is the first part of it. On the flip side, I want to believe that for Amukuton, the new INEC chair, I want to believe, and I'm optimistic. Unfortunately, every time I think of the optimism, I begin to ask myself certain questions. Will this optimism actually come to reality? And because we're looking at a system that already has given the full right for a chair to sort of, may not be directly, but the body language already speaks that the election is going to go in a certain way for a certain political party to considering the fact that there is
sorry,
a
Taiwo, because we really need to go. We really need to go. You said it appears like the body language suggests that the election will go in a certain way. Why do you think that is? In 30 seconds.
Because of the selection process. Now let's look at it for the past 24 years we've been practicing democracy. From the first INEC chair down to Professor Mahmoud who just left office. For me, Professor Mahmoud should be in Kuje prison right now, holding his butt and giving accountability to Nigerians on how we spent 456 billion naira in the last 2 election process in the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So you are saying the former INEC chairman, you are saying the former INEC chairman should be in prison?
Yes, he should be imprisoned. 213 billion naira was spent on an election process that did not got Nigerians never got the dividend of democracy out of it. No one is saying that the APC should not win. No one is saying that the PDP should lose. No one is saying that the Labour Party must win by force. The truth is this. When you say that you are going to bring out beavers, you're going to bring out islands, and you're going to publicize an election result immediately, and you tell us that there was a glitch, and then everybody just sits down and cook, and then go to work.
All right, Taiwo, thank you so much. Taiwo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know you have a lot to say, but we are managing time. I'm going to also ask the Justice the same question. Are you confident in the new chairman of INEC?
Well, the truth is that, like you rightly said, the INEC chairman have been appointed. Let us watch him. But as far as I'm concerned, it may not be different, or it will not be different from what has been happening. The mantra of he who pays the piper dictates the tune will always play a role. Like he said, for me, I had advocated earlier before now that the INEC chairman should not be appointed by the president. Rather, people who feel they are qualified should bid for it, make their intention known, and the National Assembly should screen them.
Sorry, Justice, are you saying that you would have rather preferred a situation whereby it's an open bid to all Nigerians?
Yes, all Nigerians, once you're interested, get the form, then go through scrutiny by the National Assembly, both that the Joint National Assembly, both the Senate and House of Reps, then the best will emerge. So once let me tell you, every president that comes wants to appoint an INEC chairman that will listen to him or that will give him results. It's just as simple as that. Let us not continue pretending. When we say we're practicing democracy, I tell people that what you're practicing is practicing democracy and not democracy. For example, we're talking about electoral amendment. Until we go back to drawing board, where elections are held the same day. House of Assembly, governorship, local government, president, senate should be held the same day. That is the only way we can get it right in this country.
And of course, in 30 seconds, I'd like you to respond to this, because talking about elections being held the same day, there is a proposal that the elections be moved closer, that's next year, and that all of it happens concurrently at once. Do you think that this would boost the process? I mean, from your angle?
Not even the same day, the same time. Not only the same day, the same time. We should be giving the same ballot papers, both president, senate, House of Reps, governors, chairman, the same time. Because you see, what they did last time was to change the narrative so that president will come first. The moment somebody is declared president-elect, he will not start having influence on the other elections. And that is not democracy.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time on the program today, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure having you. But just before I let you go, in 30 seconds, I'm coming back to you, Taiwo. I would like you to, of course, what do you project, looking at the guild of defection that we are seeing, across political parties, to the ruling All Progressives Congress? Do we still have an opposition, a strong opposition in Nigeria? 30 seconds.
Opposition is a very vague word in this current political climate. Well, I'd say it's realistically, unless a miracle would happen, the All Progressive Congress and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, president, will win the 2027 election again.
All right. Gentlemen, once again, thank you for your time. Justice, do you have a counter opinion on this? 30 seconds.
Conducted free and fair. And INEC do the needful by not being political, by being apolitical. This thing will have a different result. We have other political parties, not only one political party we have. Simple as that.
All right. Thank you once again.
What we need is free and fair election.
All right. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Justice Uhuegbu is a legal practitioner. Taiwo Osanyin, political analyst. Once again, gentlemen, thank you for your time. All right, this is where we, of course, wrap it up. In case you missed out, you can catch up on our YouTube platform. That's at News Central TV. You can also follow us on social media. The handle is there on your screen. You can choose to follow me personally at Dakbo at Digboye. Until I come your way tomorrow, good night. Up next is Tonight.